Hi all. So last time I did a video, got a little weepy, and that's cool too. But I wanted to kind of go revisit that and just say, I hadn't been sleeping very well. I mean, granted, yes, my emotions are always on the surface, and I'm always ready to cry at the drop of a hat. And that's just always been how it is. But I also hadn't slept well for a while. So that's like a lot of what that was. And I was just, feeling frustrated with things in general. So that's that. My advice to people out there who get weepy: get some good sleep. Other than that, I have been feeling a little bit better about things. I don't know. I have spent the past few days very uncomfortable because I've been feeling very judgy, very irritable, and I don't like that feeling. So on top of all of that, I was judging myself and kind of beating myself up for it. But I've gotten good sleep. Basically, there's something that I am supposed to be doing to get good sleep, and I hadn't been doing it. And also, I haven't been praying or meditating for a long time, and that's clearly been an issue. I started praying again and doing some meditation, and it's definitely helping. And even if you don't believe in whatever, I have this prayer that I pray in the morning and in the evening, and if nothing else, it's me repeating certain things to myself every day in the morning and in the evening, when I wake up and when I go to bed. And it's all stuff that I should be keeping in mind, kind of allowing the universe to take me along with it, saying that that's what I'm willing to do, that that's what I want to do. I'll recite my prayer for you sometime. But also, thanking, being grateful, recognizing that I don't really have much of much control at all, and that what I want doesn't really matter in the great scheme of things. But lots of thanks. And obviously asking for certain things, and those things tend to be the ability to surrender, love for everybody, asking to rid myself of certain unuseful emotions and to be filled with other more useful ones, asking for the ability to love everybody, even those by whom I feel wronged, asking for understanding and blah blah blah. So all those things are really good to remind oneself of in the morning and in the evening. Personally, I do feel that it connects me to the universe, and I am more able to see her working when I have that in my brain. And I'm more able to trust that things are going the way they're supposed to go, because there's several lines in it that I resonate with, and a different line resonates with me, not every time, but I'll go through periods where a certain line resonates more than others. But there's something where I say, I trust you will lead me. I trust it is safe and for my good and the good of others to follow you. That's a big one to remind myself of. And also, I ask you to continue to unfold my life according to your will and not my low self-worth. That's a big one too. It's like a biggie. So, yeah, I think whatever your belief in prayer and higher beings, it's just good to remind yourself of those things every day. Say them out loud. Hear yourself saying them, right? It's the story that we tell ourselves. Anyway, that's my 2 cents on that. And it does make me feel better. And setting aside time for meditation where, I'm not the greatest at it. Clearing my mind and keeping it clear is never super easy. But, practice. It's a practice. You practice it every day. 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes at night. Haven't quite gotten there yet, but I'm working on it. And when you do that, for me, when I do that, I don't feel as frustrated or as uptight or as overwhelmed. So that's fun. It relaxes things inside of me. At least there's some moments where my brain's not always going and I'm not always churning up my feelings or churning up my field of energy that is my emotions. So that always feels good to have a little break from that. It really does allow more calm. So that's my advice on that. And the other thing that is happening right now is that I am on a 5-day water fast starting yesterday evening when the sun went down. I was going to do 7, but as it's my first multi-day fast, I thought 5 was probably a better idea. But I'm ending it on solstice. So, all the good stuff that happens when you fast, the autophagy, the cell turnover, the growth hormone, the brain cell regeneration, and all the good stuff still will take place. Maybe next month or the month after. For the equinox, I'll do a 7-day. 3 days, 3 months, whatever. Maybe for the equinox, I'll do a 7-day fast. But this is going to be great. Kind of wish that I'd started 2 days ago, but you know what? I'm started now, and that's all that matters, right? At this point, because I didn't start 2 days ago, and that's just how it is. So from what I understand, the first 2 days are the hardest, which is fine. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm very excited about it, actually, because of a number of things, not just all the health benefits, but also the willpower aspect of it. I'm looking forward to, knowing that I have control over myself. That's going to be a good thing to know. So every time I feel like eating, I'm going to be like, no. So I'm looking forward to that. Anyway, those are the things I have to tell you today. And well, at least right now, maybe later on I'll have something else to tell you. Who knows? You never know. And that's it for now. So I am grateful for the sun. It is a bright and sunny day. It's a little too warm. It definitely should be colder in December. But there's nothing I can really do about that right now. In this moment, I can't change the weather. And I've got to accept that. And I am grateful for the fact that praying and meditation have helped calm the disturbance that was going on in the force around me. And and that I've gotten some better sleep, so I'm not as close to tears as I was the other day. And just feeling better in general. That irritable blah-ness, it's not necessarily gone, but it's certainly calmed, and yeah, that's about it. So I am very grateful for many things, least of all you out there in Facebook land. So I am going to remind you that you can, well, you gotta remember, right? First, remember that you can always choose to have a grateful day.